Welcome to the Intel Network Builders Innovation Summit. I guess just to give you a brief introduction, I run the Intel Network Builders program in the Network Platforms Group, which is part of the data center group at Intel. And let me start first a little bit about the Intel Network Builders. The summit is held under that umbrella. This program was started about a little over 3 years ago with the goal of not just being any other ecosystem program where you have a number of partners joining in, there is logo exchange, there is co-marketing, and off you go. This was expressly put in place to accelerate network transformation. And this is very important because a lot of investment that goes as part of this program is really aimed at accelerating the whole process. In working with partners, in working with communication service providers, in working with enterprises as we go forward. So, and how do we do that? The enabling of the industry, when you look at network transformation as the theme, to enable it, as I mentioned, you have to first work very closely with partners in helping accelerate the technical enablement, which means innovation test beds, where you can try new technologies, optimization of software, integration for commercial readiness, making sure that gaps in the ecosystem are being addressed, right? This is very critical, and especially in the beginning, it was quite a bit of focus on the network function virtualization. And we have come a significant way on that front now that you have multiple communication service providers deploying NFV. But as we go forward and the opportunities expand with Internet of Things, with the edge, 5G, with cloud-ready solutions, all of these coming together to enable new deployment of services. And the possibilities are immense. In fact, it's even difficult to figure out what are the possibilities here, especially as you go into the AI and ML domains. And so as we go in this space, obviously there are going to be a lot of problems to solve. And that actually brings me to why we are holding these summits in the first place. So we have a really vibrant ecosystem, and we already work with our partners, but it's very important that we interact on a regular basis. We want to understand where you are in the journey. We want to understand what are your pain points, where we can work together to catalyze the industry. How can we bring more insightful matchmaking? So because we work so closely with our partners, we also have an understanding of their skills, capabilities, their business and technical strengths. And this is where we can help work with you to solve the problems. So we are going to have these summits on a very regular basis. The goal is once in 6 months, if not at least once in a year. And we would like to, on a regular basis, work with you to make sure that at every period, we are addressing your concerns and your problems by working with the broader community, whether it is by driving open source initiatives, or it is by making things real, working with our partners, right? And this is across all of these domains. So it's not just the core of the network or just the edge of the network. It's really, we are talking about end-to-end, all the way from smart devices to the cloud. This is just a quick snapshot of the ecosystem. It's a really vibrant ecosystem, and given all the activities that we do with partners, and again, as I mentioned, investment across training, across providing tools and capabilities so that they can optimize and go faster, amplifying their success stories, right? So across the board, there are broad set of programs we have implemented to benefit our partners. And it's really a vibrant ecosystem now with, in fact, 314 is not the accurate number anymore because the pace at which the partners are coming to the ecosystem program, it's difficult to keep track of. So overall, if you look at how our approach to transformation, key is continue to invest to have a vibrant ecosystem. And that means we have incentive programs, we provide reference architectures, we provide trainings, joint proof of concepts, assistant in optimization, and joint center of excellence, what I would call innovation test beds with system integrators, with equipment manufacturers, with OEM, ODMs, and ISVs. Carrier programs, so we have developed a robust set of trainings, which I will talk about towards the end of the day. And these trainings are extremely helpful in not just the ecosystem partners, but even our communication service provider, because they are benefiting from online, and we develop custom pathways. We have face-to-face trainings, and all of these are on the latest trends, so technologies around whether it's AI in networking, cloud native, whether it is network function virtualization, 5G, et cetera. And we also have a curriculum board of advisors in which you can participate and contribute. Where do you want to rally the ecosystem? Where do you want our training programs to go forward? So it's really guided by the end users. And then finally, scale acceleration, as I mentioned, insightful matchmaking, strategic collaborations, and partnerships. So the bottom line is that the benefit of this summit is really achieved not just in our ability to communicate to you the strategies, the vision from Intel executives of what's coming next, but also having an interaction with you where we understand your pain points and be able to go back and address that with our ecosystem. So please participate, raise your hands, and be active. Looking forward to a very interactive session with you. If there are things that you would like to voice your opinion on, but are not comfortable doing it in this forum, Intel staff is available over the next couple of days. We can meet offline, NDA meetings. Happy to understand where we can help accelerate and participate in your journey. Overall, have an excellent summit. I think we have a rich agenda, as Alan mentioned. We have everything from telco cloud, AI, 5G, edge, some interesting topics, as well as some learnings from the NFV SDN deployments that we have done so far. And at the end of the session, I'll go over again some of the details on different programs that we have in Network Builders that you as well as the ecosystem can benefit from. Thank you, and have a great summit.